This is Nelson, 54 years old, living in Minglanilla, a municipality in the province of Cebu, and he's about to start his day. Nelson lives with his children and grandkids, but since he wakes up super early, he sleeps in a separate house to avoid disturbing his family. Nelson works as a cross-dock forklift operator in FAST and has been with the company for 23 years now. Compared to the other industries, working in a warehouse often means you have to wake up at the crack of dawn, especially if you are assigned to a morning shift. What do you usually have for breakfast before heading to work?
Tinuwa or what di ay tinuwa kanang sa mutan nga Bisaya ba para susud ako din ano. More paborito kay nako.
Nelson, why are you having your coffee standing up?
Yung hindi ko stay lagi gamiton. Barong luwa para ready lagi dito ba.
What are you putting on your hair?
Para pasinaw na gamay sa buhok na to ba medyo dini uga kay tanawon.
How long does it take you to prepare for work?
Mga 20 minutes rin doon, pinakadugay.
Nelson commutes every day, taking 2 modes of transportation to get to work. Nelson first rides a scooter to get to the highway and take the bus. He's walking now to catch his bus. I think he already spotted the one that is heading to his work location. Is this your usual route going to work?
Kasagaran na kung sakyan ko punta ka ng mga ang post kita para tapat. Pero naaman ni sakyanan na direct man nita ang pun sa may imol. Okay din lang ko sakay.
Nelson is getting off the bus now but has to walk a few blocks more to reach his workplace. It takes about an hour for him to reach the warehouse where he works. Employees who work in the warehouse operations need to clock in using their biometrics and also record it in a logbook. One of Nelson's first tasks when he gets to work is wear his safety vest and ID. He now performs a safety check before using the forklift, checking the engine, oil and water, which is done on a daily basis. Nelson follows MHE daily pre-operation checklist for his forklift. He now proceeds to clean his work area. Listen, what are you doing right now?
Kasi amaw ng checklist sa ikadong forklift kanang rented na mo southbound. Na pare ka panada sa monitoring niya. O di nakalagya pong tanan dire kung unsay gipang repair na niya. Karon wa mo sa problema pag check nako. So ako na sang i-check karon.
Aside from having a checklist for the forklifts, Nelson also logs his own activity so he can track what he has accomplished for the day.
Tunay. Kuan siya mo ni ang logbook na mo sa gamit dito na mo sa Porodo.
He also keeps a logbook for the forklift's fuel consumption.
Pero ang oras mo taas naman, pwede nang palitong sudan yun.
It's quite a common sight to have some vendors selling lunch meals outside warehouses and offices, especially when there's no canteen or nearby food stalls around the area. Eating your lunch at your work area?
O, adon na ba to para dili irit tanan?
Nelson keeps bowls and dishes in his pedestal and makes sure to sanitize before he starts eating.
Oh, mga onda, maliod to da.
What are you having for lunch?
Naiplis ko nga paliyan itlog na napasuliso. Ayos kayo, alam niyo kayo sa pinlutuhan.
Nelson, what do you usually do after lunch?
Sayo mo sagay ko maabot dire, sayo mo kong mujote. So, mag-ready ko sa ning igaw to. Para di kapon, dili ko luya kay tanan.
After taking his lunch and there's still time, Nelson usually uses the remaining of his break taking a nap. Nelson now continues with his work. While Nelson is busy working, let's check out some of his co-workers.
Morning!
This is Michael. He is the transport supervisor for the site Nelson's working at. What does a transport supervisor do?
Every morning, we'll check truck requirements for the RDD. Mao niya atong base sa atong mga truck requirements. Mao niya atong mga dedicated trucks na ni say naka-dedicate niya sa siya nga site naka-assign.
Main nako trabaho is we're in more on planning, plotting sa mga units.
How do you find your job so far?
Indot tag benepisyo, mayong sildo.
Ganahan siya po sa sistema sa pagdasap pas yan ulasad ang mga kauban ako mga mayusan.
Diriasan ko na murag giganahan bitaw sa pagpanarbaho kay ang mga tao approachable kayo, then friendly, tapos na teamwork.
How's Nelson as a co-worker?
Kung masulti ni Nelson is buotan siya ya tarong sa trabaho. Hindi siya mo balibad sa iyang kauban.
Nelson just finished with his task in helping his teammates in loading the truck.
Hawa kay init kay sul sa mutiga bago ko na forklift kasom inom sa tubig.
Nelson is getting ready now to head home. Before leaving for home, employees clock out using their biometrics and also record it in a logbook to officially record their work hours for the day. He's now headed to the bus stop, going home. Nelson, how long does this bus trip take?
O sa aming Nanilya, kung wala rin traffic, Bulacan, Abunag, mga 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Where do we get off and where do we go next?
And ikabot to sa Luzon na naawal ta dito, anjin, sakal ta dito sa Banabal, dito sa Samoa.
Nelson takes a scooter again to get to his home from his stop on the highway. At last, home sweet home. Nelson enjoys listening to songs when he reaches home. After eating, Nelson spends the remainder of the night relaxing and talking to his wife before going to bed.
Alam sa mga pobre, ang utan pyramid.
That's about it for a day in the life of a cross-dock forklift operator. We'll catch you in the next episode of our Day in the Life series.